MicroStation Essentials, place dimensions. Dimensions are a very critical part of any drawing system. They are how we communicate the size and relationship of elements to each other. Dimension attributes, such as the text size and font, the type of arrows used, are stored in a dimension style, just as the way you store your text attributes in a text style. The dimension tools allows for the dimensioning of any type of element, lines, arcs, etc. You can audit dimensions in a design to see if they meet your organizational standards, and you can certainly change the attributes of dimensions at any time as well. Let's take a look and see how dimensions work within MicroStation. Dimensions can be found from the Drawing task. And here you'll find several dimensioning tools. Now, not all of the dimensioning tools are exposed from the Drawing task. Additional tools are also available from the Tools pull-down menu and under Dimensions. There's additional types of dimensioning capabilities found here. These are probably the top 10, if you will, or the top 7 tools at least for dimensioning. Once you select element dimension or dimension element, you'll find that you have several options in your tool settings. First and foremost is your style. Here are the pre-built styles for this particular setup, this particular standard, if you will, and they have different names, and each one allows you to do different things. If you want to find your styles, you can simply click on the magnifying glass and look at all of the dimension style attributes that are available to you. You have the ability of controlling how this dimension is aligned. You can go with the view, the drawing, the true alignment, or an arbitrary alignment. You also have the ability of controlling how the dimension is placed, whether it's automatic or manually placed text. Dimension styles also use annotation scale, and in this case you can do labeling of lines and doing a perpendicular line to a dimension. In addition, you can change styles on the fly here by controlling what the start extension line looks like, the end extension looks like, and some other features as well. In this case, it's relatively simple. All you need to do really is to touch the element you'd like to dimension and pull away from it. And in this case, you can see this dimension is being reported as 52.8. If I choose a arc element, it knows that's an arc and allows me to place that as a dimension. If I choose a circle element, it knows that's a circle and allows me to place an appropriate dimension for that. So dimension element's pretty smart. It knows what to do with the type of element that you've chosen. You'll notice that when I touched the circle, I had some different options here available to me. So if I wanted to change that to, let's say, label diameter, it would show me the diameter instead. Dimension element, very straightforward, very simple kind of idea. You also have linear dimensioning. Linear dimensioning allows you to dimension, as the name implies, a linear object. In this case, you need to start where the dimensions start. So remember, pick your tool, choose your settings, choose your tool settings, and then read your prompt. This is a continuous dimension, allows me to do several dimensions at one time. So for example, if I had several lines available to me and I wanted to dimension the distance between these lines, then I can use linear dimensioning to do that by turning on the Select Multiple Elements feature. I can draw a line across all of those, and then all of those dimensions are done at one time. There are other dimensioning tools, such as doing angular dimensioning, so you can try to find you want to find the start point of the angle. Enter a point on the axis, and now I can do a angular dimension if I wanted to. And now I have the choice of where I want to actually place the angular dimension. So basically the start point, the center of the angle, and then the end of the sweep angle. Some other options here with the angle is dimension between two lines. So I can choose one line and a second line, and if I go on the inside it shows 90 degrees. If I go on the outside it shows at 270 degrees. That's a very easy one to work with. There's ordinate dimensioning, and you can change dimensions. So if you have an existing dimension out there and you'd like to change something about it, you can use change dimension to change it to a different style. In addition, you can match a dimension. So if you have an existing dimension out there, you can always match it to something else, another dimension style. So dimensions are critical to showing the size and relationships of elements. Dimension attributes are stored in dimension styles. You have many different types of dimensioning tools available, including other dimension tools in the Tools pull-down menu. You can also use the Audit Dimension tools to see if they meet your standards by going to Utilities and Dimension Audit. This enables you to go through and check for dimensions and make sure that they are properly placed using the correct styles.